guys, so today's video is going to be a sheet shot. Get ready with me. I'm actually going to be doing one of my favorite go-to looks recently using my little Freck guy. I've used this on my Instagram stories if you guys watch my Monday makeup videos over at my stories, but I've been using this so much ever since I used it on my stories for the first time. I'm obsessed with this little thing. I'll show you later. By the way, I attempted to do neon orange tips. I'm wearing Milah right now, which by the way, I'm working on a restock for our nude collection. I promise that's coming soon, but I'm wearing Milah and I decided to do like these neon French tips and I suck. I am not good at staying still. I am so shaky. That's why I can't do eyeliner that well or anything that requires a steady hand. I could never be a nurse. I mean, my steady hand is not the reason I could never be a nurse. But it's one of them. Also, if I see blood, I will faint. But yeah, I mean, from far away, it looks really cute. I love the trend of like nude nails with a really bold French tip. I think it's so freaking fun, especially for summer. But anyway, for today's video, we are gonna be doing a fresh, freckly makeup. But I'm also gonna be showing you my favorite way to do liner and lashes now. I have discovered the quickest, most amazing way to apply liner and lashes. If you have struggled with doing that for a really long time, like if you can't get a perfect wing, if it's impossible to put on falsies, you can't seem to get it right, then these products are for you. I feel like after I started using my Kaja wing stamp system, I've been doing my wings way more often and I've been getting so much better at it. This little stamp just really acts as a guide and it helps me out so much. And then when I discovered this the other day with you guys on camera, this is the Lash and Go eyeliner and lash adhesive hybrid by Velour. Well, I didn't try it with you guys on camera for YouTube. I tried it with you guys on my Instagram stories, but this is amazing for applying false lashes, especially if you struggle with it. You saw me actually do like a full-on wing with this. Well, it wasn't full on, but you saw me do a wing with this and then apply my lashes. But for today's video, I'm just gonna use it as like an eyelash glue. But the best thing about this is that it's black, and usually I don't love black eyelash glue. I prefer something that's clear so that when it dries you don't see it anymore. But I love the idea of this. It's like an eyeliner and a lash glue in one, and I'm actually gonna be using these three today. I'm gonna do my full-on wing with my little system here, and then when I go to apply lashes, I'm gonna apply this right on top of my wing and just toss on the lashes. It's that easy these days. It's like falsies and liner for dummies. I'm the dummy, and that's okay. A lot of us are. We're not professionals. Anyway, I'm literally rambling at this point. We're just gonna do our makeup together. Also, I already did my brows. I used my Glossier Brow Flick and my Glossier Boy Brow to get these really butchy, feathery brows. I already have my little clips in so I can get my freaking baby hairs out of my face. They're not baby hairs. They're broken hairs, but baby hairs sounds cuter. They're damaged, crispy, fried ass hairs. Oh my gosh, the other day, so I'm gonna start and just talking. I was talking to my friend and we were talking about getting Botox in the future. I'm using my Laneige Glowy makeup serum, by the way. I'm obsessed with this thing. This has become like one of my favorite, let me not say that, I don't wanna jump the gun, but it is becoming one of my favorite face primers. It is so moisturizing and beautiful, and I feel like it does make my makeup look beautiful all day. I love this. I think it's incredible. I'm like literally obsessed. You guys know I love my glass primer from Farsali. I forget the name of it. I think I like this one even more. And I love that primer, but I don't want to jump the gun. I gotta use it a little bit more to say that officially, but that's what I think. If you have dry skin, chef's kiss. So anyway, before I get into what I was saying, I bought these new sponges off of Urban Outfitters. It came in a little duo pack. It's from a brand called Danielle Creations, and this is a hemp-infused sponge. I don't know what that means, but it was intriguing to me, so I bought it. What about this is hemp-infused? I'd love to know. I'm sure it says it like on the packaging or something, but I didn't even look. I just bought it. So I'm gonna be using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation with my hemp sponge. You guys already know how I feel about this foundation. It's one of my favorites. I think it looks so freaking beautiful on the skin. But anyway, like I was saying, the other day I was talking to my friend about Botox, and we were talking about how we need it and we need to get it. Just a little bit, just like a little bit of something here in the forehead. Not like filler or anything crazy, just a little Botox. Anyway, so then I started thinking. I was like, man, what if I do get Botox and the thought of not moving my forehead freaks me out? Because I kind of feel, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I kind of feel like muecas, how do I say that in English? Your mannerisms, your facial expressions, all of that, I feel like that's part of my brand. Don't you think? I feel like my face is like, just how I express myself is very me. And I was telling my friend this and she was like, yeah, I feel like maybe even your TikToks would be affected by you getting Botox, because what if you can't express the scenes the same way? So then I got paranoid and I'm like, should I get Botox? I don't know. I don't want to take away what makes me me, which is probably why I have premature wrinkles, because I have been making some wild ass faces since 1992. So have any of you guys gotten Botox? Leave it in the comments below. Like, how much of your face stops moving? Like, how much of my do I lose? By the way, I will say this sponge is not as squishy and as flimsy or as like lightweight and airy as a beauty blender. It is a little bit thicker and a little bit more dense, so it feels just slightly more rough, but I mean, it's doing the job. I'd love to know the benefits of infusing it with hemp. Is that just a way to get people to buy it? Because if that's the case, it worked. Okay, so for my under eyes, I'm gonna use my Dose of Colors concealer. You guys know I love this stuff, but this is in the shade 08. It's a little bit too light for me. I'm like almost out of the shade 11 and I don't have 9 or 10. So I'm gonna add this color, but I am gonna mix it with a deeper concealer. I'm gonna use my Hourglass Vanish concealer in the shade Pearl. It's a little bit deeper, and I'm gonna blend that out. I don't typically love this concealer on its own, this Hourglass one. It's nice, but it's not my favorite. There's something about it that it's lacking. I can't really put my finger on it, but I do like mixing it with other concealers I love. Okay, so I added some concealer to my T-zone just to even everything out, and now I am ready for my eyes. So you guys know I'm just gonna do a quick lash and liner moment, but before I do, I just wanna add a little bit of something in my crease. So I'm gonna take my Colourpop So Jaded palette, and I'm going to take Rose Quartz and literally just dust this all over my eyelid. I'm also gonna take that shade on my lower lash line and then use Pearl in the inner corners. So now for the quick part, the easy part. I'm not gonna lie, the Kaja wing stamp does take some getting used to, and I don't really do this that quickly, and sometimes I have to take off the stamp and like do it again. But for the most part, it acts as a really good guide, and I love this thing. And the formula on the actual liquid liner is really good too. So I'm gonna pop on a wing. I don't know how thick or thin I'm gonna go. It all depends on where my stamp falls. Also, if you guys just saw me clean my wing up a little bit, this is another super amazing eyeliner hack. This is the Chamomile makeup eraser pen from the brand BrowFood. I love this thing. I always use this to clean up my wing. I just had to take some off at the end to make it a little bit more sharp. Okay, so I quickly did the other eye off camera. And again, they're not perfect. They're not exactly the same, but it really has been helping me practice. But I feel like I got good results. I struggled a little bit on this eye. This is my struggle eye. I'm trying to get better at it, but it's been so freaking helpful. Like, this one is longer than this one and it comes out more. I'm just gonna ignore that because I'm happy it at least looks like this. So now we are going to apply some falsies. You can use any falsies you'd like. I'm gonna use these Ardell Fauxmink Wispies, but this works with any lash you have. And basically for today, I'm just gonna use this as a regular eyelash glue, but I'm gonna apply it straight to my lash. If you hear my dogs, I'm gonna apply it straight to my lashes, kind of like how I would apply eyeliner. And I know a lot of people do this with their regular clear lash glue. I hear that doing it this way just makes it so much easier to apply lashes. So try that out if you don't have this and you have like regular lash glue. Maybe this way is a little bit more helpful for you. So let me pop these on really fast. The only thing I'm curious to know about this Velour Lash and Go thing is the glue strong enough? Like, is it just as good as my House of Lashes glue? I mean, it keeps my lashes in place, it works. But is it as strong? Is the formula as good as your regular lash glue? Because it does have like that eyeliner element to it, so I don't know if that affects the formula. I applied my lashes too close to my inner corners, but that's not Velour's fault. That's my fault. I'm gonna apply some Black Marc Jacobs eyeliner in Blacker. I am stabbing myself in the inner corners because I put them in too close. Okay, anyway. See? Correct. Incorrect. This one is too far in. I'm stabbing myself. So easy to freaking apply. Boom. Just throw it on. It's crazy. I'm gonna let that dry for a second before I go over my lashes with the Kaja eyeliner just to like hide the lash band. Okay, now that I have my liner and my lashes on, which were applied without any anxiety, and with a full cup of coffee. I'm not gonna do anything else to my eyes. I just applied some of that Marc Jacobs eyeliner to my tight line here. And now I'm gonna apply some mascara and that's it. I'm not gonna add eyeliner to the bottom like I would normally, but I'm gonna take my Kevyn Aucoin, the volume mascara. I'm using this mascara because it's like a really thin one and it's really great for your lower lash line. And then I am gonna apply just a little bit on my lashes up top, just to fuse my natural lashes with my falsies, but not applying too much. Okay, so that completes the eyes. We did it so fast, so easy. Love it. I love looks like this. Just a little wash all over the lid, nice thick juicy wing, and some falsies. Liner and falsies just look so glam. I love it. Now we can move on to the face. And I'm very, very excited because I got a package from Cover FX the other day and I noticed this in the package. You guys know the Sunkissed, well, I don't know if you guys know, but the Cover FX liquid bronzer in the shade Sunkissed was like my favorite. I used it all the time. It was my personal favorite liquid bronzer that I had ever tried. And then it got discontinued and I was so freaking sad. So when I opened the Cover FX box the other day and I saw this in there, I nearly fainted. They have changed the packaging. They've made it thinner. I don't know if they added less product. Maybe they felt like it was wasteful before, so they made it a little bit thinner. But Sunkissed is back. And I'm so excited. So I'm gonna apply some of this Sunkissed bronzer on the face to warm up the complexion a little bit. This is the lighter one. They also brought back the darker shade as well. This one has like a more cool undertone. I missed you. I missed you, Sunkissed. I also miss Sunkissed. That used to be my favorite soda, but I don't drink soda anymore. Okay, since that bronzer is a little bit lighter and a little bit more cool toned, I'm gonna take my Bronze Booster bronzer from Physicians Formula and I'm gonna warm up the complexion a little bit with this. Apply it right on top of that Cover FX bronzer. For blush, I'm gonna take my M Cosmetics Magic Hour Heaven's Glow blush. And I love using this blush with Faux Freckles because this is such an ethereal, beautiful, illuminating blush that it just looks beautiful with Faux Freckles. Is that weird? Perhaps, but I love it. Hi guys, I wanna introduce you to my new blush brush since I lost my blush brush and I have no idea where it is. I've just been using this one in placement of it because I'm very picky with my blush brushes. I love my Makeup Forever one, but I literally don't know where it is. And I refuse to buy another one because that's expensive and that's here in this house. I haven't left. I literally lose everything. Everything. Also put some on my nose, all over my cheeks, even here, just because it's like so freaking yummy. For highlight, I want a highlight that's like barely there. Normally I would just leave it like this because I love how illuminating this blush is because it's like a soft illumination. But I do want a little bit of something on the cheeks. So I'm gonna take this Fenty Beauty highlight. This is one of her Killawatt duos. And I'm gonna take the shade Lightning Dust. This side is a lot softer than this one. This highlight is very, very metallic. And this one is very, very soft and pearly and very, very natural. It's like a barely there glow, but it's there. It's a little bit silverier than my blush, so you can kind of see it sitting on my blush. So I'm just gonna blend those together. Nice natural look to the face. And now let's pop on some freckles. So this little microscopic thing that you think is a sample is not. This is the full-size product. That's right, it's the size of my nose. That should be on this packaging, not a sample. So I feel like that can get confusing. Thank God I ordered other things in my package because I would have thrown this away. I ordered their liquid blush and one of their eyeliners, and those are regular size, but this little Freck thing, very tiny. So this is the long wear freckle makeup, and it's from the brand Freck Makeup. I bought it off of their website, and this little thing is a freaking magical little thing. It's basically like a tinted freckle stain. Have you guys ever seen those Benefit tints, like the Benna tint, the Posy tint, where they kind of look like jelly polishes? This is very, very similar. It has that same consistency. And when you start to apply the freckles to your face, it applies very liquidy and like red almost, like this deep red jelly kind of shade. But then when you start to tap it into the skin, it takes off like that gunkiness and then it leaves the stain behind, and it looks so realistic. The freckles are so freaking beautiful and realistic. I'm never gonna freaking use, I'm sorry, I'm saying freaking so much, I'm very passionate. I'm never gonna freaking use my Brow Wiz for freckles ever again. This is really cool, okay? This is really, really cool. And even though it's sample sized, I'm all about it. I actually saw that they were selling a really big one for a limited time on their website the other day, and I went to pick it up because I've lost this 4 times. I can't afford to lose this, okay? I love it so much. But anyway, I'm going to apply freckles on my face, and I'm gonna show you the process. The longer you leave this on your skin without tapping it in, the darker your freckle becomes. So you can get really realistic looking freckles, some of them looking lighter, some of them looking darker, just depending on how long you leave this on your face. Another thing I love about this, like if you start to tap it out right away, like I said, it doesn't look as dark as if you were to just leave it there. But once you start moving your finger around your face, it kind of picks up the product and then re-stamps. So it looks even more realistic because you have like a bunch of little freckles as well, if that makes any sense. I like to work in sections, so I'll do this side of my face first, and then I'll do the other side, obviously. I'm obsessed. Oh, I'm obsessed. I love it. I always do the darker freckles first. Like you can see, these are pretty big and pretty dark. I will go in at the end and make the really small ones and then tap it in right away so it just looks like even more realistic. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do like those really fast, soft dots to kind of blend in with these larger ones. Okay, so the first time I tried this Freck makeup on my stories, I ended up doing it before my blush and my highlight because I was really excited to try it and I forgot to apply those products first. But what I didn't notice after I used this product a few times, I love applying blush on top of the freckles again. Like retouching my blush, maybe my bronzer and my highlight, just kind of making like a sandwich effect, like blush, freckles, and then more blush, just because I feel like it makes it look even more natural. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same for highlight. So that makes it even more realistic. Obviously, you don't have to go as hard as I did today. I was just really trying to show you how dark you can make them if you leave them on longer. I was just trying to show you a lot of the process. Normally, I wouldn't add this many freckles, and also, I probably wouldn't leave them on this long. Like, I probably wouldn't do them this dark, but I do really love it. I just like it to look like barely there freckles. This is a little bit more than barely there, but I wanted you guys to really see it, so yeah, I love it. We are pretty much done. Let me just pop on my lip. I'm gonna take my Pat McGrath Buff lip liner bet you didn't think I was gonna say buff. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with the Lovingly Lip Oil from Lilah B in the shade b.elegant. You know, this whole B thing drives me crazy, and it shouldn't, because this isn't my brand. People can name things whatever they want. People were offended by me naming a polished broccoli and chocolate, so I understand. But everything is B something. B.elegant, B this. It drives me crazy. But I'm going to apply that on top because I love this thing so much. I'm gonna tap that in with my finger to blend it into the lip liner because it's a little bit lighter than the lip liner. All right, guys. That's it. I wanted to show you my recent go-to products, and I've been loving these products so much I wanted to use them all together in a video for you guys. This has been like my go-to foundation cocktail recently. Love this primer with this foundation, and I've just been loving Fresh Skin, Faux Freckles, and liner and lashes these days. I'm so into it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you recreate it. Let me know if there's anything in this video that helped you out in the future. If you try any of these products and they end up working for you, tag me on Twitter, Instagram, send me a picture. I'd love to see it. Oh my gosh, Porter, that was such a big yawn. You done sleeping? Yes, because I'm done filming. I have to say the magic words. I will. 1 second. Wait for your cue, okay? Wait right there. Wait for your cue. You know what part. You know what part is your cue. Just give me a second. But anyway, guys, hope you found this video helpful or entertaining at least. But that completes this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Boyti, let's go, boyti. Okay, so now this step is like, no, did I break it? No. Bronzer that I had ever tried. And then I got this, ow.